In this video, we will talk about classes and objects. Classes and objects both are interrelated with each other. Objects are real-world entities such as car, book, person, computer, mobile. So everything in this world are objects. And classes are the blueprint or template of an object. So basically that describe the data fields and behavior of an object that belongs to it. So let's go and try to understand it by implementation. First of all, I will create a class and the name of the class will be car, and in this car class we will have 5 attributes, that is name, model type, tank type, seating capacity and color. So these 5 data attributes that define our objects. And I will create a constructor. We will select all arguments and we have generated our constructor. Also, I will define getter setters for our all arguments. I will make some space here and I will create a method named toString that will define our object in a string. So this is all about the class, and in this class we will have 2 more methods, that is private void make noise, and I will pass the argument here, that is noise, and I will print the message here, that is, so let's say get name, and I will say is making noise. So this car is making what kind of noise, so we will pass the argument here. So this method define the object, that what kind of noise it generates. And we will have another method called private void repaint, and it will take an argument color, and this method will change the color of our object. So I will say set color. So we have already created getter setter, so I will call the set color and I will pass the color here. So this is how we define our class. As you can see, this is the only template of an object, so it doesn't have, it just describe like what kind of object we will have. So it will have like different arguments like name, model type, tag type, seating capacity, color, and here we have 2 methods that define the behavior of our object. Now we will go in our main class, and in our main class I will create our first object. I will say Tesla model X. This is our first object, and I will call the constructor. So in the constructor we will pass the argument. In the first argument it will take name, so I will pass Tesla model X. So this is the name of our object, and the second argument it takes model type, so model type is SUV, and the third argument it takes as a engine, the tank type, and the tank type is a electric engine. The seating capacity we will pass 7, and the color is, it is in black color. Okay, so we pass the arguments and we have created our first object. Now let's print it. I will say system.out.println, and Tesla Model X, and I will call the toString method to print our object in a string. Now let's run our program from our main class, and I will call the run method. And now the program is running. So our first object is created, and the as we can see, we have name, model type SUV, tank type electric engine, seating capacity 7, and its color is in black. Now I will uh, call the make noise method, and I will say Tesla. uh, I will call the make noise method, so it will say make like, let me check our method. It is okay, so it is private method. I will change it to the public, so we can call it from anywhere. We will So I change the modifier as a public. Now I will call it like Tesla dot make noise, and the noise it makes like room. And now run our program again. So as you can see, Tesla Model X is making noise vroom. So this is how we can create the objects, and we can call the methods. And now let's call the second method, that is set color. Okay, not set color, actually I want to change the color of our object, and I will change it to repaint, and I will pass the color as a red. So I want to repaint our object, and now print it again, system.out.println, and I will say Tesla Model X dot toString, and run our program. So as you can see, when we created our object, it color it was black, and then it makes some kind of noise, and then we change the color, and the color is right now red. So this is how we can create the objects, and we can call it methods. Now let's create another object, second object, and I will say BMW M5, and this is BMW, and I will pass the arguments, and it is BMW M5. I will name it, and the model type is sedan. Tank type will be fuel engine, and the seating capacity will be 4, and the color will be blue. Okay, so yeah, just want to fix this. Actually, this is an integer type, not a string type. And now print it, system.out.println and bmw.m5.toString. So we have successfully created our second object, and that is BMW M5. Just a mistake here, I found typo mistake. Okay, so this is how we have created our second object. And now let's call the make noise method, that what kind of noise it will make, and we will say like room. Okay, like big room actually. Now let's run our program again. So as you can see, the Tesla Model X is making noise vroom because it is electric engine, so they don't make that much kind of noise. But as a fuel engine, BMW M5 is making big kind of vroom, so big noise actually. uh, Now let's repaint it. BMW dot repaint, I want to change its color, and I want to color it in yellow. And now let's print it again, system.out.println and BMW M5.toString. Now let's run our program. So as you can see, I have changed its color in a yellow. BMW M5 is available in yellow color right now. So this is all about classes and objects. So basically classes are just a blueprint or template of an object. Like you just create a template of in a class, like what kind of object you will have. Okay, just define your object here in a class, and when you are generating the objects, so you have to pass the arguments, like what kind of like that describes the argument that describes your object basically. And also you in a class you can have some methods like make noise, repaint. So these kind of methods that describe the behavior of your objects. So I hope everything is clear about classes and objects, but if you have any questions, so you can leave in a comment section, and subscribe my channel, click on the bell icon. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.